you heard about the story of Saint John Birchmans? Well, you're in the right place. He was born on 13th March 1599 in the city of Diest in Belgium to John Charles and Elizabeth Birchmans. His family was poor. Making matters even worse was the fact that Birchmans grew during the political turmoil between the Catholics and Protestants. Given the poor state of the family, he had to work as a servant in order to pay the expenses of school. Nonetheless, he excelled at study and sacrificed play to get time for learning and praying. Birchmans grew as a pious boy and used to receive communion twice a month. He served as an altar server whenever he could. But his life took a severe hit when his mother became bedridden as the consequence of a severe illness. In 1615, the Fathers of the Society of Jesus opened up a college, and Birchmans was one of the first to enroll there. He learned about the life of the Jesuits, and he wanted to become one of them. He prayed, asked help from his confessor, and then at last decided that he will become a Jesuit. His father, on the other hand, did not like this decision. He tried his very best to dissuade him from joining the society. But Birchmans withstood all of this, giving clear replies to those who tried to dissuade him, and entered the Jesuit novitiate on 24th September 1616. He was a role model, kind and affable towards others. But sadly, during his novitiate, his dear mother passed away. His father stopped his shoemaking business and became a secular priest. Birchmans was informed that he would have to go to Rome to continue his studies. He wrote to his father to say goodbye. But sadly, his father had already died, and this news left Birchmans devastated. While traveling to Rome, he had the privilege to assist the midnight Christmas Mass as an altar server. He continued his journey and reached the Roman college, where he was given the room that had been previously occupied by Saint Aloysius. This increased his devotion, and Birchmans started to live like him. Here, as always, he showed his eagerness to serve at Mass. It was the custom back then that the students of philosophy would serve at Mass every morning. The one that fell for Birchmans occupied a great deal of his time that was valuable to study, yet he never asked it to be changed. When it was changed, however, it was only to have him serve at Mass of a father whose infirmities caused Birchmans to be called at any hour in the morning for the celebration of the sacrament. When the sacristan expressed his sorrow, Birchmans said, "Obedience can never be troublesome, dear brother, especially when it gives one the privilege of serving at the holy sacrifice of the Mass." One day, he participated in a public debate where he defended the Catholic faith. But sadly, as he returned, he was seized with the Roman fever. Birchmans subsequently died on 13th August 1621 due to dysentery and high fever at the age of 22. He was subsequently beatified on 28th May 1865 and canonized on 15th January 1888 by Pope Leo XIII. His feast is celebrated every year on November 26th. He is the patron saint of altar servers. John Birchmans is a source of inspiration to live our life according to the call of God, no matter how much of a stiff resistance you have to put up with. We also have to understand that it was under the good guidance of his parents that Birchmans was able to be amazingly kind and affectionate. Birchmans had such a special devotion to the Mother of God that he signed a vow with his blood to defend her Immaculate Conception. He became a saint, not because he did extraordinary deeds, but because he did ordinary deeds with extraordinary perfection. He used to say, "If I do not become a saint when I am young, I shall never become one."